Good morning friends and welcome to the pre-market view. We've seen some nervousness across the markets on the back of the weekend development on Greece, and the fact that they have failed to reach an agreement with lenders has led to some kind of an uncertainty about what exactly will happen in terms of whether Greece will continue to remain part of the Eurozone, and also the fact that the ECB or the IMF would not be able to help out Greece in this particular matter could lead to some kind of a contagion across the emerging markets and developed markets, and which is what is reflected in the way the futures are opening up, particularly Dow Jones, the European indices and the Asian markets. Most of the Asian markets are down about 1.75 to 1.8%, except Shanghai, which is up about 0.25%. It remains to be seen how the markets react, particularly when the European markets open up for trade, and what really happens to the bond yields in Germany and other parts of the Eurozone. In terms of flows, FIs were net sellers in the cash market to the tune of 223 crore. The domestic institutions were buyers to the tune of about 261 crore. And in the index futures, the FIs were sellers to the tune of about 263 odd crore. On that note, let me invite our F&O expert to take you through important F&O cues and ideas that we can have from the derivative side.
Good morning friends, we will give an analysis on derivatives. In Friday's trading session, we have seen Nifty starting up with the on a mixed cues, taking a mixed cues from the international markets, and with a lot of events lined up in the Friday's trade, Nifty was not able to sustain at higher levels, and has been showing and has shown some kind of selling pressure in the later part of the day, as it was a new start for the July series, and eventually Nifty managed to close half a percentage lower at 81.65. Now the open interest ones, we have not seen major build-up in open interest in Friday's trading session. That is only 0.32% was added, that is 46,000 shares were added in open interest in Friday's trade. However, the put-call ratio have seen some kind of dip in Friday's trade. That is from 1.03 to 1.01 levels, indicating good amount of build-up was seen in call option compared to put option in Friday's trading session. While cost of carry have also dipped. Remember, we have started this series with a Nifty premium of around 22 points, and now it is shrinked and it has remained in the single digit of around 4 to 5 odd points only. The Indian volatility index was been more or less same, and it has been a bit on the lower side. That is from 15.92 to 15.76, indicating a majority of the build-up was been there in the call option can be considered as been writing which was been taken place in the Friday's trading session, and especially in the call strike price. While in options activity, we have seen 8,500 and 8,600 call option have seen maximum build-up in Friday's trade. Around 20 to 26% was added in open interest in both the strike price. However, 8,500 call option continues to remain as the highest in terms of open interest, and continues to remain as a big hurdle for our market going forward. While in put option, we have seen 8,200 and 8,300 strike price has seen an addition of around 15% and 11% respectively. However, 8,000 put option, which is one of the highest one of the highest, has seen a build-up around 9%, followed by 7,900 strike price also, which is also the highest in terms of open interest. The options activity doesn't suggest any much movement in the market if you compare this data from the Friday's trading session, and if you want to judge the movement in Monday's trade, that is in today's trade. However, it doesn't suggest any trade right now. But eventually, since we have seen a significant amount of dip in the international markets in today's trade, as due to the concern in Greece, and as the international markets are quite down, we might see 8,300, 8,200 put option. If we see continuous unwinding in both the strike price, we might see a further downfall in the market, or as the downfall can be restricted if the both strike price doesn't see significant amount of unwinding in open interest. There are no securities in bank period for today's trade. On FIs terms, index futures they have not been so active. They were net sellers of only 261 odd crores, while majority of their participants, majority of their contribution is from index options. They were net buyers of around 1383 odd crores, while stock futures they were net buyers of 121 crores, and stock options they were net buyers of only 167 odd crores. Friday's we have stands at 8375 with a lower range of 8375 and higher range 8500. A breach below VWAP is quite possible in today's trade, as S6 Nifty is already down by 180 odd points due to the negative international cues and negative news from the international market, and it's quoting at 8257.50, indicating some kind of gap down opening can be expected in today's trade. That's it from derivatives. Thank you.
Friends, let me take you through Sharekhan pre-market action, starting with trading ideas. First of all, a short call on Kane, as the government has rejected Kane Energy UK's plea for an arbitration of over 10,247 crore tax dispute, saying that taxation is not covered under the UK-India Investment Promotion and Protection Treaty. So one can short Kane with the stop loss of 186, target of 177 to 172. Update on the Greece. The Greek banks will remain closed until July 6th, the day after a referendum on bailout proposals, and an ATM withdrawals will be limited to about 60 euros a day in the same period, according to an official decree published early Monday. And the IMF will also be prevented from its rules for providing additional financial assistance to Greeks if they miss June 30th payment deadline. Managing Director Christine Lagarde said Greece needs to make the $1.7 billion payment due to the IMF on June 30th. So watch out for the development on the Greece. FTIL floats AOI to sell about 23% stake in the financial technologies and has begun the process of selling 23% stake in MCX Clearing Corporation in order to comply with the SEBI's requirements. Union Bank is looking to raise about 2,500 crore through a QIP. Yes Bank plans to raise about $1 billion through an ADR next fiscal. HDFC Bank has breached the RBI limits on loans to Reliance Industries. American Tower, Carlyle are leading the race for Reliance Infratel majority. The bid values the firm at about 24,000 crore as against a market cap of almost about 14,000 crore at the moment. Country's largest coffee retail chain, Cafe Coffee Day's parent company, Coffee Day Enterprises, filed a draft prospectus to raise about 1,150 crore from the market through an IPO. Indigo may soon apply for an IPO and they plan to raise close to about 2,500 crore. Daiichi plans to raise its stake in the insurance JV with Star Union Daiichi Life Insurance to 44%. This is positive, sentimentally positive for Union Bank of India as well. GTL Infrastructure's lenders look to convert part of 45,000 crore debt into equity. GMR to revamp 4,500 crore Odisha plant loan. Unitech has raised about 70 crore from Piramal Group to complete construction of its joint venture housing project in Chennai. Syndicate Bank secures AGM note to raise 2,000 crore. Mahindra to take over Finiferia has fallen through due to opposition from some of the Italian car designers. Creditor Bank's newspaper has reported this on Saturday. Lupin is looking to strengthen its branded portfolio by creating alliances and eyeing strategic brand acquisitions in US markets in 2015-16. Z Entertainment has said that it is eyeing a five-fold growth in viewership in the next 5 years. Bahrain-based GFH Financial Group has signed an agreement with Adani Group for developing economic development zone in Mumbai, and JSW Group, known for taking over stressed assets and turning them around, is scouting for acquisition in the power sector. Here is a list of stocks with positive and negative bias. Stocks with positive bias is IGL. Stocks with negative bias are Just Dial, Seat and Orient Bank. Stocks for investment that we like at this point of time are L&T, Aditya Birla Nuvo, Tata Motors, DVR, Infosys, Ultratech Cement. That's it from all of us, friends. Have a great trading session. See you tomorrow at the same time.